Okay, working on some more touches today on the new 2025 work. I've got the rabbit here and I've got her flowers that I made with floral clay, finely painted. Matches that one in a way. And I still have the glaze to put on it. And I've decided, I was just going to leave them like this, but I decided I'm going to add some flowers to them too. And I probably, I'm not sure, but I would probably be doing an owl in one of these flowers that I made. And how I'm going to attach them. And I was going to work with some wood glue, but it's really hard to get them to stay exactly where I want. So we're going to go ahead and do hot glue. I also have two of these, and I'm thinking about, instead of how I was doing it, I had a couple I put embroidery work in, wrapped around some paper. I have one of those left, the other one's sold. I was actually thinking about cutting out some paper and putting in paintings. And then I realized when I was working the floral clay, what a nice surface this is. I'm going to attempt to make a small canvas that I could, with the floral clay that's flat and smooth, and see if I can get it to shape in here. Maybe even cut one to shape in here. Then I can gesso and paint that and actually create a painting that could possibly even be taken out in case someone wants to take it out. Thing in there, but I like that they open up like a pocket watch. Instead they're the kind that you pull open, they actually pop open. And I just really liked these. The normal wear and stuff on the metal, but I really like these, so I think we're gonna do that. This is what I'll be using today out of all of the gold paints. I do like this the most. Yes, it's really expensive, but I actually kind of think that it's worth it. I know I keep talking about the little house model that I'm gonna be sharing the making of, and I can drag that out and show where I'm at, but not in this video. I'll do that in the next video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to paint these, and then I'm going to put them over on their bellies like this so they can dry the way that you like to do them. Again, this is with floral clay, and I can show you what kind of clay that is here. I'll show the materials all again at the end of our little share video here. Where'd my toothpick go? You can hold them down with a toothpick if you need to get some good brushing going on there. Because they're tiny. It's tiny work. Yeah, I've got 3 more flowers left. And before I forget, because I always forget, if you love just the impromptu things I do on my channel, like when I'm traveling in my car, and we're going to be going into Arizona here. I've got some of that. Probably go back to Tombstone for a little while. We're also in the quartzite. I will have my art available for sale like usual, but I'll be doing that from the car. And it's always tricky and hard to fit everything in there, but that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to go down here probably the next couple videos. But please, if you like any kind of creative art, thinking outside the box, trying to say is don't forget to subscribe and follow if you don't want to miss anything. I don't know. I guess there's probably still a bell icon on this channel. I'm not sure. I'll show all the fun little unusual art projects, the mixed media sculptures and stuff like that. You'll find some of that on the channel. Most of it, well, parts of it. You'll find the trip down to California, the visit to Redwoods. That one should be up in there. Anyway, so let me get the top of these leaves here. Again, I'm going to hold this down. I held it up here so you could see, and you can't see it until I paint it here. There's a little, and you can see it once you paint it. See the beautiful little leaf ridges. But yeah, so you can subscribe if you would like to. It really helps me out. Always leave comments if you have any questions on the Impromptu Life. I like this stuff because it does seem to dry relatively quickly, but you will want to wash your hands and stuff. I believe this is the one that you want to wash your hands after handling, but there we go. So that's a thin layer of our gold on this one. And what we want it to look, of course, very gold and gorgeous like this. This one I can even see I can handle another layer. Okay, I went and got my hot glue gun, and it's not going to take much longer now. I'm going over the back parts here that weren't painted. I have decided to go ahead and did a second layer on these, so I'm waiting for those to dry. Try not to mix them up. I think I will need on your project. You're going to be able to hit them again. So it's because you've got to cover up the glue with him, but I do think I'm going to do the flowers down here with him. I'm doing them up on this corner here. Matches this one here a little bit. I mean, they can kind of go as a pair, but I'm going to sell them separate, of course. And this is Wonderful Wabbit William. Wonderful Wabbit William. And I know it's silly to say Wabbit, but that's what I want to do. So okay, let's keep going with that. Need my little clippers. Oh, I just love it. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you love crafts and very creative ideas, creations, travel, and all that fun stuff. I hope you will join me on the Impromptu Life. And I'm Artettina, known as Artettina. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and I love your feedback on these new projects that I'm doing. Stinker. any glue like this. Gotta try to remove it. Encourage this to curl. Let's look at it. I like it. Was that it? Did we do 1, 2, 3 leaves? Okay. I loves it. So now we're gonna make sure everything's dry. This is how they look. There's this one. So again, we're gonna go over a little more gold, and then I'm gonna do my final glazing, and then I have 2 more to do. And yeah, so Wonderful Wabbit William and Wandering Wabbit Winona. Just a little bit more of the rich gold look. This has already kind of been shaken. Bind it, who knows? Probably. See a little light coming through there. Really gonna plop in a couple thick pieces here, so it gives it a nice welded look. Love how thin the floral clay can be sculpted. Try not to get it on my purple velvet, because that would be horrible. That would be horrible. So what do you think? Be sure to leave in the comments down below what you think of this video. If you'd love to see more videos like this, if you've done projects like this, if you also love to use this, and you have used this floral clay before, or embellished frames or anything like that. I love to hear what other people are up to and what they've accomplished with all these cool tools that we have. Again, I will eventually, if they're not there now, they might be. You can find links to my art. I love it. I think they look amazing. A little bit more gold in here. And then we'll let that dry and see if we need to hit it again. And then we will do a glaze to make sure that she's all nice and shiny, like oil. And although I'm, the channel's now called Impromptu Life, The Impromptu Life with Artettina. So please subscribe and follow. Even just doing that, or saying hi in the comments, or on what you think of these pieces. I'd love to know what you think of these pieces, if you love them, or okay, just if you would love them. Maybe this isn't your cup of tea, but I love it. So I don't know if you can see that there was that round piece right there was a piece of glue. I find adding sculpting to artwork, and even when I do the mixed media sculptures, it's so relaxing. I mean, sometimes you get frustrated, but for the most part, to see an idea that you have in your mind and then having it come to fruition. And I wasn't even originally going to do floral on this one, but when I saw what it was probably going to look like on the other one by my little tester pieces, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And plus they really do look like sister and brother paintings, if you will, even though I'm selling them separate. So let's let that dry. We're going to take, a feel for that, and then we will be coming over with a final glaze. Let me go over the products that I'm using today. Of course, acrylic paint. Then we have this amazing product here that is one of my favorite metallic paints. It does need to have adult supervision. I believe that's out of all the other gold paints that I use. It just looks amazing. And then these are wood rounds. I did not dole or make these wood rounds. I do sometimes make my frames, but I did not make these. I just wanted to do some really cool artwork with them. Right? It is Nara floral clay. You can do them really thin. There's still a little bit of flexibility in them, even after they're dry. You can paint on it. It's just, I'm very impressed with this particular product here. To probably a piece that I'm going to be doing with the owl in it, but that's a little metal thing. Of course, I don't make these. I did have to buy this. And this is what we will be using for the glazing. You don't have to stay for that part if you don't want to. I do like this because it's water soluble. So this is not something you use on a floor, but it does give a nice shine and durability. I got the gloss, the clear gloss kind, and it will give it more of a oil painting feel. I don't know if I'll do a separate video of making the pieces for these, because I think I'm going to try a floral clay canvas for these. Make sure that that's dry, and we're going to let it set for just a minute because I love that stuff. It dries pretty darn quickly. I'm doing an adjustment on Wonderful Rabbit William. I'm doing an adjustment on him because I went and got their easels. I have brown easels, though. I wonder if they'd look better with the little brown easels. The easels will come with the pieces. And I noticed, see, now he's sitting right, but I noticed he wasn't sitting right. So I went ahead and had to remove the leaf that was making him not sit right, because honestly, I think it looks so much better up here anyway. I really do. So, because remember I was saying, oh, I wonder, you know, I should have a leaf up here. Look how rich it looks. That's great. Been glazed, so just tying it all in. Even out there. You can kind of see why I glazed some of the other layers first. Just got to get around all the little ridges and stuff. It's kind of tricky. Just make sure that you got everything. See a little bit of an area here where we may have a problem. Ugh. So I always get nervous about the glazing part. That should not be there. Get it out. Hopefully that won't change the glaze too much. He looks amazing. They're so cute.